Hola people, Bree Slay here, aka the Beauty Plug, all that connects you to your beautiful. And I am filming this on September 6th. However, I'm not going to probably post this video until the 13th. I'm going to do it as a preview or a premiere, excuse me. Anyway, so if you are interested in the new Dolce & Gabbana Devotion that just hit the stores today, I can't even find the notes on Fragrantica, and I'm going to just use my imagination to kind of give you guys the tea on the tea on the tea, then come on now, you know what to do. All right, so I went into Macy's today, my local Macy's. Shout out to you, Henry. He's my sales rep. He takes care of me every time I come in there. And he was like, listen, have you smelled the new Dolce & Gabbana? And I'm like, what? Not the one with the little red, with the little crown on it that's a little citrusy and cherry. I don't like it. He said, no, it's a new one. And he sprays this for me. Now, when you spray it on paper, this is a 100 ml. So this is a 3.3 fluid ounce. And I think this is one something. I don't know. I'll put it in there. I tried to look it up on Fragrantica. I did not get any notes. However, when I smelled this on the paper, I was like, I said it reminds me of something. Now, before I play myself and tell you what it reminds me of, let me just give you some tea on it, okay? It was just recently released. Okay, this is the packaging. I love this bottle. Look at this. Can you see that? Is it coming up clear in the computer? In the camera? It has a gold embellishment with a heart. It has D&G initials on it. It's very simplistic in terms of shape, and it has a nice top, and it's pretty hefty, a pretty hefty bottle. I wish the top was magnetic, but it's not. And it has like a little, I want to say an orangey, and not quite cognac, but a rose goldy type of juice inside. But anyway, so I feel like in here, oh, it says it here on the back, some notes. Okay. It says candied citrus, orange blossom, and vanilla. So I definitely get the candied citrus. I definitely get the orange blossom. And on the dry down, I get vanilla. Now, let me be clear. On my skin, any fragrance that has vanilla in it, vanilla is going to come out most on my skin. I don't know what it is about me with fragrances that smell like vanilla or have vanilla in them. That's just what happens with me. And it could be just a touch of it, and it just, my skin pulls it. So, brings it out, I should say, or pulls it out. So, let's look at the atomizer. That's a nice atomizer, by the way. So now, when you first spray this, it's a little off-putting. But the dry down, though, you got to spray this on skin. So when you initially spray this, it reminds me of something. Let's spray this hand. I'm going to spray this hand with it. Let it dry down. Woo. You know that thing ain't thinging if you don't sneeze. But let this dry down. Give me a minute. I'm going to come back and get what I think it smells like, and just to bring out a tea before I bring out a tea. Just let me test the tea first. Make sure it's piping hot before I bring it to y'all. Okay. If you like Mont Blanc Signature, which is kind of like, almost smells like a lemon cookie or cake. If you like LIRA by XERJOFF, then you're gonna like this. So initially it's off-putting because you're like, it's the candied citrus and the orange blossom that you really smell. But then as it dries down, and I think it warms up to the skin, you start smelling the vanilla. And I feel like that's when this is really, really gonna shine. And then it gets addicting because you keep smelling it. It's almost like, you know the orange creamsicles? It smells like that, like an orange creamsicle. It smells like I get lemony. I get the lemony. And I almost feel like if you took Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue and added some vanilla to it, I feel like that's what you would get with this. It has a Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, like that woodsy, crisp, citrusy undertone to it. But then there's a warmth that comes to it. And I think that that's what comes from the vanilla. I don't know how this is going to thrive in fall. I feel like this is something that they probably, well, how it's going to thrive in winter. I feel like this is probably the perfect season that they launched it, which was like end of summer, beginning of fall, because this is a very citrusy scent, and then it gets warm. So if you are not into citrus, you're not into lemon. In fact, you know what it reminds me of? There is a Bath & Body Works. It's like a lemon pound cake or lemon kitchen. That fragrance. That's what this reminds me of. Yep, that's it. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. It's sweet, it's lemony. So if you like citrus, you like vanilla, I think that you're going to like this. Now, I'm not even going to rate it as far as stay or slay, because at first I was like, I'm going to get the small bottle. Then I let it dry down. And before I left the store, I was like, I need a big bottle of that, because it smelled so great on my skin, especially as it was drying down. So for me, it is a slay. But I'm going to say I would go into the store and definitely try this one, because you have to just smell it on your skin. Yeah, see, as this thing is drying down, and it's almost so crisp and clean and warm, but so crisp and clean to the point where I smell a little tea in here. It's almost like when you have a black tea or a black tea bag with lemon and you add some cream and a little sugar. That's what this is giving me. I feel like any age can wear this. I feel like yeah, it's like the more I smell it, the more I get addicted to it. And I want to say that it's giving me the vibes of Mont Blanc Signature or LIRA by XERJOFF. So I feel like if you like those things, you're going to like this, except this may have a little bit more citrus than XERJOFF. LIRA XERJOFF. LIRA XERJOFF is a bit creamier. I think depending on their skin chemistry, for some people, the citruses may come out more. But on me, as it dries down, the vanilla comes out more. And even the sales rep, Henry, he said, you know, I don't really like it. I like the initial spray. I don't really like the dry down. However, when he smelt it on me, he was like, nah, that's busting. Like that's, yeah, this go hard. Yeah, this is nice. Yes. So as I smell it more and more, it's a slay for me. Okay. And that's it, and that's all. And that's on Bree Slay, aka the Beauty Plug. Okay, so that concludes my What's New Wednesdays. If there's anything that you want to see, if there's anything that you want me to review or find out about, then I will do so. I'm going to post a What's New Wednesday for Creed, Camina, I believe, or Carmina, I believe, or Ventus and Elixir, whatever, the new one in the purple bottle. I'm going to post a What's New Wednesday. So it's either going to be before this or after this video. So be on the lookout for that. Once again, thank you always for your support. Thank you for just being a part of the YouTube family and being a part of this channel. Again, if there's anything that you want me to review, something new on the market, anything, just let me know and I'll get my eyes and my nose on it. As always, stay elevated, stay humble, stay beautiful, and stay blessed.